What if everything you see, everything you touch, and even everything you are, is written in a hidden code? What if the universe is not random chaos, but a carefully structured system, silently running rules beneath reality itself? Welcome to Information World. Today, we are exploring one of the most fascinating questions modern science and philosophy dare to ask. What if the universe has a hidden code? From the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, the universe behaves with strange consistency. Stars are born, atoms vibrate in precise ways, and even chaos follows patterns when observed deeply enough. This raises a powerful idea: maybe reality is not just matter and energy, but information. When scientists study nature, they do not only see objects. They see numbers, equations, and relationships. Physics does not describe the universe with stories, but with mathematical language. Gravity follows equations. Light obeys formulas. Quantum particles behave according to probabilities written in symbols. This alone is strange. Why should the universe be understandable through mathematics at all? Why should abstract numbers invented by the human mind match the behavior of reality so perfectly? Some physicists believe this is not coincidence. They believe mathematics is not a tool we use to describe the universe. They believe mathematics is what the universe is made of. Think about a video game. Inside the game, characters move, fight, and explore worlds. But behind every action is code. The character does not really jump. The code executes a command. The world does not truly exist. It is rendered based on rules written invisibly beneath the surface. Now imagine reality works in a similar way. What we experience as space, time, and matter could be the visible output of an invisible informational structure. At the smallest scale of reality, something very strange happens. When scientists look deeper than atoms, they find particles that behave more like instructions than objects. Quantum particles do not have fixed positions until they are observed. They exist as probabilities, as if waiting for a command to collapse into reality. Even more disturbing, particles separated by vast distances can instantly affect each other. This phenomenon, called quantum entanglement, seems to ignore space entirely. Information appears to travel faster than light, as if distance does not matter at the deepest level of existence. This suggests something radical. Maybe space itself is not fundamental. Maybe space is just a user interface, like a screen hiding the real machinery underneath. Some physicists propose that the universe is built like a computational system. Space could be like memory. Time could be like processing. Physical laws could be algorithms. Reality may be computing itself into existence moment by moment. This idea becomes even more interesting when we examine limits in nature. There is a smallest possible length, called the Planck length. There is a smallest unit of time, called the Planck time. Below these limits, reality stops behaving like continuous space and time. This is exactly how digital systems work. A screen is not truly smooth. It is made of pixels. Time in a computer is not continuous. It runs in clock cycles. The universe appears to have similar resolution limits, as if reality itself is pixelated. Then there is the holographic principle. According to this idea, all the information inside a volume of space can be encoded on its boundary. In simple terms, the entire universe could be described by data written on a cosmic surface. This sounds impossible, yet mathematics strongly supports it. Black holes provide strong evidence. When something falls into a black hole, its information is not destroyed. It is stored on the event horizon, like data written on a surface. This suggests that reality is not built the way it looks. What we experience as three-dimensional space might be a projection of deeper information. Now consider biology. Life itself runs on code. DNA is literally a language, written with 4 letters. These letters store instructions for building bodies, brains, and behaviors. Evolution modifies this code, optimizing it through selection. If life is code-based, and physics is equation-based, and reality shows digital limits, then the idea of a coded universe becomes harder to dismiss. Even the human brain operates using electrical signals and patterns. Thoughts are not physical objects. They are information states. Memory is stored data. Consciousness may be a process rather than a thing. This leads to one of the most unsettling possibilities: what if consciousness is reading the universe's code, the same way software reads data? Some philosophers argue that reality is not made of matter, but of information. Matter is just how information appears when observed from inside the system. In this view, the universe is not a machine. It is a program. But who wrote the code? This question pushes us beyond physics and into philosophy. Some suggest the universe is self-programming. Others believe the laws of physics are the result of deeper logical necessity. And some dare to suggest intelligence behind the structure. However, this does not mean a simple creator sitting somewhere in space. If the universe is a coded system, then any creator would exist outside space and time altogether, like a programmer exists outside a game world. Still, many scientists avoid this discussion. Not because it is foolish, but because it is dangerous territory. Once you ask why the code exists, you step outside testable science. Yet the mystery remains. Why does the universe run on rules at all? Why is there something instead of nothing? Why does reality prefer structure over randomness? Even randomness itself is suspicious. Quantum randomness may not be truly random. It may be pseudo-random, generated by deeper hidden variables we do not yet understand. Just like in encryption, randomness can hide patterns. What looks chaotic on the surface may be extremely ordered underneath. Another strange fact is that the universe seems optimized for complexity. The constants of physics are perfectly balanced. If gravity were slightly stronger, stars would burn too fast. If it were weaker, stars would never form. If atomic forces changed slightly, chemistry would collapse. This fine-tuning looks like careful calibration. Some say it is coincidence. Others say it is multiverse selection. And some say it looks like intentional design embedded into the code of reality. Then there is simulation theory. If intelligence can create virtual worlds, and if advanced civilizations can simulate realities, then statistically, simulated universes may be more common than base reality. In that case, the chance that we live in the original universe becomes very small. This idea is not science fiction anymore. It is taken seriously by physicists and philosophers. And if true, it would mean the universe literally runs on code. But here is the most important point. Even if reality is coded, it does not make life meaningless. In fact, it may give it deeper meaning. In a coded universe, actions still matter. Choices still have consequences. Consciousness still experiences joy, suffering, curiosity, and wonder. A video game character may be code, but the experience inside the game is real to them. In the same way, reality can be informational and still deeply real to us. Understanding the universe as code may change how we see existence. Instead of asking what things are made of, we ask how they are structured. Instead of asking where things are, we ask how they are connected. This perspective also humbles humanity. We are not masters of reality. We are explorers inside a system far larger and deeper than we imagined. Every discovery reveals more mystery. Every answer opens new questions. The deeper we look, the more reality seems less like a solid object and more like a living equation. Maybe the universe is not hiding its code from us. Maybe it is inviting us to read it. And maybe consciousness itself is the key, the interface through which the universe observes and understands itself. If that is true, then asking questions is not meaningless. It is part of the program. If this idea made you think, if it challenged how you see reality, take a moment to support the channel. Like the video, subscribe to Information World, and join us as we continue exploring the deepest questions about existence, reality, and the universe itself. Because the more we learn, the clearer it becomes. Reality is far stranger, and far more beautiful, than we ever imagined.